Hi guys, I'm 16 weeks and 2 days today, so I'm 2 days late again. It's been a really busy week, a hectic week. If you watch my last few videos, then you'll know that we sold the flat and we've been looking at houses and stuff. Well, we saw one that we really liked and we viewed it a few times and we put an offer in, and yesterday our offer got accepted. So we're moving, and hopefully we're moving soon because we don't have a chain and they don't have a chain. So we're thinking we might be in by sort of the end of December, beginning of January kind of time, which is perfect for getting the house done and settling before this baby comes. So it's just a big relief that we've solved the plan in time, and we're going to be in a house, a 3-bed house that's a lot bigger than this space we have already. It's in a lovely area. It's in the catchment area for the school that we want Izzy and this baby to go to. It's by a lake. Our garden actually backs onto the lake, so you stand in the garden and all you can hear is ducks and trees and water, which is fantastic. And basically the whole house is surrounded by fields, public footpaths, and it's just going to be so nice for me and for all of us really, just to be able to walk around and go for walks, feed the ducks, go to the park. It's by some shops. It's close to my family. It's just perfect in every way. It's perfect. The actual house itself is a 3-bed. It's a nice size. We really like it. There's a lovely feel to that house. You can tell it's been a happy family home. So, but there is a lot of work to do. We have a lot to do when we get there. It basically needs. I mean, we could move in with what it is now. It's not dirty. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it really. It's not to our taste at all. It's very dated. Like paisley red carpets and pink walls. That's what I'm talking about. So when we get in, we're going to have new carpets, new wallpaper. There's some wooden panelling we need to rip off. We need replastering. We're going to have a new kitchen, a new bathroom. So there's a lot to do, and it's getting really, really bright in here. I'm not really sure why. It doesn't look that bright, except for on the camera. But anyway, yes, we've got loads of magazines about kitchens and stuff, so doing our budgeting, and there's just so much to think about. So that brings us to my first symptom this week, which is tiredness. It doesn't matter how much I sleep or how little I do, I'm always tired. I had the best lie-in this morning until like 11 o'clock, and I still feel tired. I still feel like I could just go back to bed and sleep for another 12 hours, so that's not fun, especially being as we've got so much to do. The next one is my boobs are so sore. They get worse and worse. Andy, could you close those curtains? They're really sore. I think the only way I can describe it is the way that some women's boobs feel really tender before a period, kind of like a bruise sensation. This is what this feels like, only a bit worse, and that with breastfeeding is just not the best combination in the world. I said to Andy the other day, I kind of feel like I've gone back to the first few weeks of breastfeeding where latching on hurts and mainly the whole feed hurts, but I'm only really doing 1 feed a day, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, they are sore, and they're especially sore when I take my bra off, as I said before. They don't seem to be growing that much anymore. Thankfully, they seem to have just slowed down for a bit, so hopefully it'll just stay that way. I don't know if you can tell, but my nose is still blocked. I actually read up on blocked nose during pregnancy, and it's incredibly common, just because your mucus glands go in overload, basically. So you're just going to feel like you've got a cold the whole way through, which is fun. Another thing, this is a new thing that I've noticed this week, is that my hair regrowth is really, really slow. When I was pregnant with Izzy, it was completely the opposite. I would shave my legs, and then the next day I would have to shave them again because hair was just back. And my hair on my head would grow really, really fast as well, and it was really thick. This time it's just not happening. I shave my legs, and the hair just doesn't grow back as quickly. It's really weird. And the hair on my head isn't thick yet. I wouldn't say I've got like that thick kind of shiny pregnancy hair yet that I had with Izzy. So maybe that's an indication of a different gender. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. Another thing I've noticed is that my eyes seem to be green all the time. My eyes change colour all the time. Even when I'm not pregnant, they go from like hazel to brown to really green. But they only usually go green when I'm in a bad mood, and my eyes are always green now. Like, they're always really, really green. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if like it's bright enough to tell that they're like green. So I don't know if that's something to do with my hormones, pregnancy, what, but it's just something that's changed. And my SPD isn't getting any better. It's getting worse. I was doing hoovering and the housework yesterday, and my whole pelvis and pubic bone was clicking and crunching. And I'm only 16 weeks, so it's really going to be really difficult in the third trimester, especially now we're moving house and we have lots of work to do when we get there. So yeah, I'm just going to pretend the third trimester isn't going to happen. Right, I had my midwife appointment on Thursday as well, and that went really, really well. I was really nervous before I went, and the main reason for that was because I didn't want to have the same midwife that I had when I was pregnant with Izzy, because we didn't really see eye to eye, and I don't know, I just felt like we didn't really get on that well. Well, I do have the same midwife, but I'm going to take back everything negative that I've ever said about her, because she was so nice and so kind, and we seem to be on the same wavelength, and we just had a laugh, and it was a nice appointment, and I was made to feel really at ease, and yeah, she's just lovely. So I'm just kind of hoping that I didn't catch her on a really good day. I'm hoping that it's more the case that during my last pregnancy she was having a bad time or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got the results back from my blood tests that they took. I think Izzy's awake. That they took during my booking appointment a few weeks ago. And they're all fine. Everything that needs to be negative is negative, and all my levels are fine or above average. So she said that my iron level is better than hers, so that's good. She also listened to the heartbeat, and she said that sounds perfect. And while she was doing that, she commented on how nice my section scar is. She said it's a lot smaller than they normally are, and it's a lot neater than they normally are. So that bodes well for a successful VBAC, because obviously the main problem with VBAC is the scar. The scar's the thing that causes all the problems. I haven't got any baby buyers this week. We're just going to start saving our money as much as we can, until we find out the gender at least. I mean, obviously then we'll have to buy a few bits and bobs like clothes and some furniture for either Izzy or the baby. We're not really sure what we're going to do with Isabel's furniture, whether we're going to get her new furniture and the baby can have her furniture, or what we're going to do, whether we're going to mix it up or what. But I'm sure we'll decide once we get there. Oh, she's awake. The only other thing that I need to talk about isn't really related to pregnancy at all. But some of you will know what I'm going on about, some of you won't. If you're on my Facebook fan page, then you'll know that I posted a picture of me wearing Izzy in a wrap, and I'd wrapped it in such a way that I had all the wrapping around my chest and on my shoulders, and nothing on my bump at all. And a few of you were asking me to do a video on how I did that. I filmed a video with my video camera. It took so many attempts over a few days, and even the one that's the best is pretty bad, because Izzy just did not want to be wrapped. She just hates being wrapped now. So I think what I might have to do is do a separate video, maybe using my laptop or something. Basically, without her in the wrap, so I'm going to use like a teddy or something. So I don't know if I'm going to make that a public video, or whether I'm just going to make it. Daddy, where's the chocolate? I don't know if I'm going to make it a public video or just like unlisted. So I will let you know anyway via my Facebook page. So just make sure you go and like that if you're interested in seeing how I did this wrap to use during pregnancy. And I'll try and film that and get it uploaded as soon as I can. Right, so I'm going to have to cut it short because our little monster is awake and she's grumpy. Right, so I'm just going to show you my 16-week belly. Right, so Here's from one side. And from the front. And then from the other side. This top's a bit big, but everything else is in the wash too. And then with the top up. Inside. From the front. My belly button's basically all the way out now. The other side. Okay, so I will see you. Oh, and it's a week until my gender scan. Yay! 7 days to go, Izzy. Not impressed, Mum. Yep, 7 days until our gender scan. So excited. Right, so I will see you next Thursday. Unless I see you for my rap video. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you soon anyway. Bye. Bye. Say bye.